everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make thumbnails, Royale High thumbnails actually. And they're not like super like really good, but if you're a starter YouTuber, then this is the video for you. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, the next thing you need to do is go to any green screen. I just usually like doing the one at Earth, but you can do any, and you're gonna, you can honestly use any color, but I usually like doing this gray, because it has like the best lighting for me. Okay, so the next step before you take your screenshot is your outfit. Oh, you can't really see it because the light's so bright, so I'm gonna move over here real quick. Okay, so you're gonna wanna choose the simplest outfit you can for this. Nothing too extravagant, and try to pick a hairstyle that's like pretty tame and stuff and it's easy to trace around. I'm just gonna take away my angel wings and my halo because that would be really hard to trace. I'm also going to put on the pleated skirt because I feel like it's easy for me. You can honestly do any outfit you like. I just recommend doing a really simple outfit since it's really hard to draw things that are like the Winter Guardian skirt or like the shadow skirt. That would be incredibly hard, as you guys can see. Like it has a lot of holes and that would be super hard to draw through. So I usually just like using a really simple skirt, like the pleated skirt right here. The corset doesn't really matter because you're not really tracing the corset, but I don't really recommend wearing any wings with this because that would make it hard to. I also usually use this hairstyle for my thumbnails, but you can use any hairstyle. And heels don't really matter. Just try not to like make it something super hard. Like if you put on the Bamo heels, I mean, I guess you could, but it'll be a little bit hard, as you guys can see, because these would be hard to trace and stuff. So I recommend you using something easy to trace and stuff like that. So now you're gonna want to go to your photo shoot and try to pick a pose like this. I usually do like confident. This one's nice, or spotlight, blush. A bunch of these are fine. It's just sometimes some of them are like hard to trace and stuff. So I think I'm going to do this one. So try to get into the position that you want and try not to get like your diamond count. Try to like move it and take off the chat and just take a screenshot. Okay. So so our next step is to find a background that you like. So you can actually like go onto the internet and download a picture that you want, but I usually like using the Royale High backgrounds. So I think I'm going to do Divinia Park this time. So first I'm going to teleport to Divinia. Okay. Oh, there's music. Okay. So here we are. And I mean, you can use a private server, but you don't really need to. Now I just want to take a good picture of this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just try to get everything you want. So I think I'm going to do this picture right here. Okay, so now that that's settled, just go ahead and go out of Royale High. This is my iPad, guys. So first of all, we need to go over to IBIS Paint X, and this is going to help you blur your photos. So take the photo of your background and Press cancel if it asks you to extract the line drawing because it doesn't really do anything. So press blur and just blur the whole photo like this. It's really easy. And try to get most of it. Just like this. Try your best to do this. It's like not essential, but it's gonna help like be your background, if you know what I mean, because you don't really want to focus on the background. You want to focus on the character and the words, and you just want to make it really easy to read. So now that that's settled, you're gonna go ahead and press this little arrow and press save as PNG. Now that's in your gallery now, so we're gonna go ahead and go to gallery, and to get rid of these ugly mobile things and the chat and everything, you're gonna zoom in like this, and then you're gonna take a screenshot. Now, okay, so now there's this, which is good. And now I'm going to go ahead and go into PixArt, which is also free. Yeah, and press add new one. And basically, I use a lot of my thumbnails for this. So now this is our background photo, as you guys can see. And this is press add photo. This is our photo that we used. Now after you press that, press cutout, it's right here. And go ahead and press outline. Now is the part that gets a tiny bit tricky. So I recommend using either a stylus or Apple pencil for this because it's easier to use to trace. So first of all, you'll want to go ahead and go into detail and kind of trace as hard as you can. It's honestly not as hard as you think, but it's not that easy either, so just try your best on this part. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect, of course, so just try your best. I usually don't get this perfect either, but we will fix it later. So there we go. For the legs, you don't really need to go into that much detail. Yeah, there we go. You can zoom in to get the little parts if you need to. I usually do that too. The outfit that I'm wearing right now is really easy to trace, so yeah. As you guys can see, I'm not doing like a super detailed trace, but I'm trying my best on this. So as you guys can see, this is my trace. So we're going to press this arrow right here. And as you guys can see, it just gives you this page. And if you see any imperfections, you can press erase. You press it again. You can, there's this size thing. And if you need to size it a little bit, that works too. Sometimes there's a little bit of imperfection that I like to erase. Usually these do not turn out perfect, but I do like to try very hard on these. So yeah, go ahead and erase any imperfections that you do not want. After that, you can press save and it'll give you your character right here. Now this step is totally optional, but I like to put a border, and you can put how much you want. Like if you want a really thin border, you can do that. And you can put what color you want. I'm gonna do light blue today with a really, really thin border. Press apply, and that's it for this. So you can also do a bunch of other stuff, but I don't usually do that much. You can do like, you can do a bunch of stuff. You can also crop it first, but I usually don't really do that because cropping it doesn't really help me that much. So this is all I usually do. Now I just press the save button up here, and now it's saved to my camera roll. So now I go ahead and go into Fonto. And I press photo images. And this is our one that we want. There are a bunch of different photos that you can use. I usually just use clamp or original, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, now is the kind of fun part. There's a bunch of like different fonts that you can use on Fonto. You can also download some fonts, but I usually just use their fonts. So first of all, I'm doing thumbnail. And I'm going to pick a font for this. Maybe this one. You can just keep on scrolling because there's like a bunch of fonts that you can do, as you guys can see. I like this one. So I'm going to do this, and you can like change the size. Make it a little bit smaller. Style. This is gonna put, you can just adjust everything you want. You really don't have to do this. And I know I'm stuttering a lot, guys. I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I'm not feeling that well today, so yeah. Anyway, so here we are. And this is just gonna color your thumbnail, which I'm not going to do, I think. Actually, I might, but I probably won't. And this, it's called alpha at the bottom, can make your words really shadowy. Like this, you can make it disappear. And if you want it to be kind of a shadow, you can do that too. So I think I'm just gonna leave mine white for today. And thumbnail tutorial. I'm not sure if this works on PC. I have not tried, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to put for beginners. I'm gonna put this in a smaller font. Limelight's good. And size, I want to make it pretty small. Okay. So that's basically all. You can also do some other stuff. You can add any text you want, but that's pretty much all. You just press save, press save image, and it's going to save to your camera roll. Oh, and it gives you an ad. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end the video right now because that is all. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.